Po, a clumsy panda, dreams of kung fu glory. He practices with his action figures, imagining himself battling alongside the Furious Five, but reality bites. Po serves noodles in his father's shop, yearning for something more. Po's father, Mr. Ping, lectures him about the importance of their family business. He emphasizes how making noodles has been a tradition passed down through generations, a legacy that Po is expected to uphold. Mr. Ping's voice is stern but filled with love, as he wants the best for his son. Noodles are the family business, a craft that requires dedication, skill, and passion. The noodle shop is always bustling with activity, steam rising from the pots, and the aroma of freshly made noodles filling the air. The family works together seamlessly, each member knowing their role and contributing to the success of the shop. But for Po, noodles are not his true calling. Deep inside, he harbors a dream that seems almost impossible. He dreams of becoming a kung fu master, imagining himself performing incredible martial arts moves, fighting off enemies, and achieving greatness. This dream, however, feels like a distant fantasy, far removed from the reality of his life in the noodle shop. Po feels trapped, longing to break free from his destiny. He often finds himself staring out the window, watching the world go by, and wondering if he will ever have the chance to pursue his true passion. The weight of his family's expectations weighs heavily on him, making him feel like he is living someone else's life. Then one day, the Jade Palace announces the Dragon Warrior Selection, a prestigious event that will determine the next great kung fu master. The news spreads like wildfire, capturing the attention of everyone in the village. For Po, this announcement is a beacon of hope, a glimmer of possibility that his dream might not be so far-fetched after all. Hope sparks in Po's heart, igniting a fire within him. He feels a surge of excitement and determination, believing that maybe, just maybe, he could be the one chosen as the Dragon Warrior. This newfound hope gives him the courage to dream bigger and to consider the possibility of a future where he can follow his true passion. The valley bustles with excitement as everyone prepares for the ceremony. Po yearns to attend, but Mr. Ping insists he stays and sells noodles. Po's disappointment is palpable, and he feels like a caged bird. Section 4. The Tournament and a Twist of Fate. Po misses the ceremony. He feels defeated. Suddenly an idea strikes. Po, the lovable and clumsy panda, had always dreamed of becoming a kung fu master. The grand tournament at the Jade Palace was his chance to witness the selection of the Dragon Warrior, the greatest kung fu master of all. But as fate would have it, Po found himself locked out of the palace gates, missing the ceremony that could change his life forever. Feeling utterly defeated, he sat down, his heart heavy with disappointment. But then, in a moment of sheer inspiration, an idea struck him like a bolt of lightning. He straps fireworks to a chair. Determined not to miss the event, Po quickly gathered some fireworks and strapped them to a chair. His plan was daring and dangerous, but his determination to be part of the ceremony outweighed his fear. With a deep breath, he ignited the fireworks, hoping his makeshift rocket would propel him over the palace walls. Po launches himself over the Jade Palace walls. As the fireworks exploded, Po was launched into the air, soaring high above the palace walls. The wind rushed past him, and for a moment, he felt a sense of freedom and exhilaration. He could see the entire Jade Palace below him, the arena where the tournament was taking place, and the crowd of spectators eagerly watching the proceedings. He crashes into the arena, but as quickly as the feeling of freedom came, it was replaced by panic, as Po realized he had no control over his flight. He crashed into the arena with a loud thud, sending a cloud of dust and soot into the air. The crowd gasped in shock, and all eyes turned to the unexpected intruder. Master Oogway points at Po. Amidst the confusion, Master Oogway, the wise and ancient tortoise, stepped forward. With a calm and deliberate gesture, he pointed at Po. The crowd fell silent, and whispers of disbelief spread through the arena. Could this clumsy panda really be the one chosen by the great Master Oogway? He is the Dragon Warrior. To everyone's astonishment, Master Oogway declared that Po was indeed the Dragon Warrior. Poe's eyes widened in surprise, and he could hardly believe what he was hearing. The journey that began with a twist of fate had led him to this incredible moment. Despite his doubts and the skepticism of others, Poe had been chosen to fulfill a destiny greater than he had ever imagined. Section 5. The Weight of 1,000 Noodles. Poe is terrified. He is surrounded by kung fu masters. The Furious Five are skeptical. Master Shifu sees potential. He agrees to train Poe. The journey begins. Section 6. Trials of the Clay Warrior. Training is brutal. Poe struggles to keep up. He makes mistakes. He doubts himself. Master Shifu pushes him harder. Poe discovers inner strength. He begins to believe in himself. Section 7. From Zero to Hero. This is the story of Poe, a clumsy and overweight panda who dreams of becoming a kung fu master. Despite his lack of physical prowess, Poe's heart is filled with determination and an unyielding spirit. One day, the notorious Tai Lung escapes from prison. He is a formidable warrior with unmatched strength and skill, and his escape sends shockwaves through the Valley of Peace. The villagers are terrified, knowing that Tai Lung's wrath could bring destruction to their peaceful lives. Meanwhile, Poe is unexpectedly chosen as the Dragon Warrior, a title that comes with the responsibility of protecting the valley. At first, Poe is overwhelmed and filled with self-doubt. He struggles with his training, often failing and making mistakes. But with the guidance of Master Shifu and the support of his friends, Poe begins to find his inner strength. He learns to embrace his unique qualities and turns his weaknesses into strengths. When Tai Lung finally arrives to claim the Dragon Scroll, Poe must face him in a battle that will determine the fate of the valley. With newfound skill and confidence, Poe fights Tai Lung using his own unconventional style of kung fu. The battle is intense, but Poe's perseverance and creativity give him the upper hand. In the end, Poe defeats Tai Lung, proving that true strength comes from within. With Tai Lung defeated, Poe earns the respect and admiration of the villagers. He is officially recognized as the Dragon Warrior, a title he now wears with pride. The Dragon Scroll, once thought to hold the secret to limitless power, reveals that the true power lies in believing in oneself. Poe finds his place in the world, not just as a warrior, but as a beloved member of his community. He stands on a mountaintop, looking out over the valley, knowing that he has fulfilled his destiny. Surrounded by friends and loved ones, Poe's journey from zero to hero is complete, and the Valley of Peace is safe once more.